And we're live, or recording. I don't think we're technically live, but anyway. What's up, Amari? Off to a rousing start.
Yeah, what is this, episode 19?
19.
It's getting to that point, man, where it's like, I don't know if I've already said this. Like when I'm trying to like talk about stuff, you know, like new stuff, it's like, damn, did I already say this? I can kill him with this, but did I say it?
And fuck it, say it again. Maybe they listen to that episode, man.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
So how you been, bro?
Chilling, man. I got that AMC 8 list or whatever to go to the movies or whatever. It's like $20 a month.
Yeah.
Dope.
So you can go like however many times you want?
3 times a week.
3 times a week? For $20?
IMAX, the Dolby
surround sound.
It's like $17-18 a ticket.
$20? 3 times? Just one ticket though?
Yeah, I mean each person. Yeah, you have your own individual like account.
So if you take someone on one day, can you only go one more time the rest of the week?
No. The ticket is only for you.
I got you.
You can't do buy for someone else. But you can like reserve stuff. Like I already got my seats reserved for Captain Marvel and some other shit.
I'm not excited about Captain Marvel.
I'm not, but you still gotta see it.
Yeah. So I'm getting to the point. It used to be a point where I had to see every Marvel movie. I take my kids, see all this shit. Yeah. It's getting to the point now I'm just like, I'm gonna wait for Netflix. Like, we know they're gonna be on Netflix.
No, it's not.
Well, yeah. With Disney shit. Yeah. But as of right now, so Captain Marvel probably gonna be on there. When does the Disney shit kick in?
It's supposed to be this year. Like June, July, some shit.
I hate that everybody's doing their own streaming shit now, man. That shit's whack.
Disney's gonna have the dopest one. If they integrate like ESPN and shit.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
I won't need cable.
I mean, I have ESPN Plus, but I still need cable because they won't allow you to watch regular ESPN
like live
without a cable subscription. So I got to use my DirecTV Now shit.
That's what I'm saying. If Disney does their own thing, where it's like it's their channel.
How much would you pay
for Disney and everything? All the Marvel shows and all that. I pay. I mean, depending on what they have and if they have like new content coming in or whatever. Because if they only just stay with what they have currently, the movie's gonna get old. But yeah, I pay $10 a month, 15 a month.
Max $7.99.
If they had ESPN as well, ESPN.
That's the only one I need it for. I don't give a shit about ABC dramas. Like I don't care. I don't care about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not gonna watch that shit.
I don't know, man. I pay 15, but you know it's
15. That's HBO territory, bro. Like HBO is special.
HBO, man. It's Lucasfilms. That's ESPN. That's
Lucasfilms. Disney. Oh yeah, you big Star Wars fan, Amari?
I mean, just imagine.
That's Lucasfilms.
I mean, when they start coming out, they have like a series, like like a Star Wars series, like Marvel. That'd be dope. I watch that for sure.
I heard they're doing one, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard about it, but I would definitely watch that.
Fuck it. I don't think I'll fuck with it.
They got more options, man, than all the other channels.
They got more options than Netflix.
Yeah, not like Netflix, but it can be close. This is the only thing that can like rival Netflix.
You know, Costco is making a streaming service.
Really?
Man, it's getting absurd now.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
It's getting absurd now. Everyone's gonna have a streaming service. It's gonna be more expensive to have streaming options than it is fucking have regular ass cable.
A la carte, you gotta get everything.
Like, this is dumb. Like everyone trying to jump into this shit, man.
Yeah, man. So I got that, man. Just been chilling, man. What about you?
Shit. I'm just fucking catching up to work. Today is the first day where I got caught the fuck up. Like it took me a month to get caught up from taking time off for hosolidays. Yeah. So man, I left work today. Like I felt accomplished.
Relieved.
Yeah, tired as shit though. It's one of those days you kind of like burning through stuff.
Yeah.
Did you hear the Joe Rogan podcast with Mike Tyson?
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Man, you gotta listen to that shit, bro.
It's dope.
It's fucking dope. He's talking. It's a different side of him. I mean, have you seen like a show?
Yeah.
Where Undisputed or it is, and then of course everybody saw a movie, and everybody who doesn't know who Mike Tyson is. But on the podcast, he's just talking about how crazy it was being 19, 20 years old, and everyone in the world, wants to be with you, touch you, take a picture with you. Like they tell you the baddest man on the planet. Motherfucker bought some tigers. Like had all the money more money than he could fucking count.
Yeah. And
it's like the pressure of being the best in the world, man. That shit drove him crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking at all that now, man. I'm really trying to put see a different perspective of things. And it's like, just imagine, like you just 1 year, like you're at high school or whatever, you're just living a regular ass life, kind of poor, but you're still okay. But you just still want money.
Yeah.
Next year you got millions of dollars.
That's fucking insane.
I don't understand how people can contain themselves.
They can't. That's why I give young motherfuckers a pass. Like I give Justin Bieber a pass because if I'm 18 years old and I have $38 million in my bank account
and fame,
and I'm gonna be broke by 25. Like just like this. Like,
and the thing that fucks you up is like when you're that young, you're that popular. If you like go broke, the more popular you get, the more fucked up shit you do, the more money you get.
Yeah, it's one of those things. So then you start getting desperate and shit, and start reaching, and then you end up on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it. Skip everything.
That's how the shit ends.
Yeah.
Speaking of love and hip hop, bro.
Talking about Big Soulja.
Young Draco.
I rock with him, man. I rock with him.
So you shine a light on this whole Soulja Boy shit for me. So please explain to the people what's going on with Soulja Boy as of lately.
It's pretty much, man. Like the bad thing about Soulja Boy, man, he has that whole image of being like a little kid. Even though like everybody's almost the same age, he's still like he got stuck in that little kid land.
Well,
so like growing up, it's like we don't respect him as like, you know, growing older, you know, getting more mature, doing different things. Is still like that same crank that Soulja Boy.
Well, yeah, Superman. Yeah.
And I think he's just coming out now with the whole, you know, trying to, you know, take his respect on being a pioneer and doing, you know, all the digital stuff. And
a pioneer.
You know, he's done a lot of stuff, man. Watch the Everyday Struggle interview with him, like the whole thing. He explains a lot.
Well, break it down for us real quickly.
It's just. I mean, it's you know, everything that he's done, like with the media, like doing different things. I'm not gonna say he's like a crazy revolutionary type of guy, but he's done a lot of like the digital age. You know, rappers getting on YouTube. You know, basically exposing yourself, doing crazy things, making songs, ringtones. He killed ring. I can't even imagine another ringtone. He's the only one that I can remember. Like what? Big ones, like big ringtones. Like if you're talking about like songs that were like a ringtone. Well, that was dope.
Okay, but that's just because of the timing, right? Vanilla Ice probably would have had the most ringtones in history had that been a thing when Ice Ice Baby came out.
Yeah, but you can't take credit away from you can't take credit away from Soulja though because
I'm not.
So I mean, he still was there. He was the first to do a lot, and I guess you know he was explaining how he like put on a lot of you know current making rappers, you know, helped him out at the beginning because he had the platform way you know before they started popping, and he kind of you know gave him the look first.
How much of what he said do you actually believe?
I believe 85%.
85%.
Yeah, 85%. The Breakfast interlude wasn't Breakfast Club interview wasn't as believable as the Everyday Struggle interview.
You mean when he's talking about peeping out a door and shooting motherfuckers?
I mean, I know we probably put a little bit on that.
A little bit?
Talking about the story about him shooting the robbers or whatever.
Yeah, a little bit?
Probably put a little on it.
You mean when he was shooting blindly and hit some dude 5 times?
Yeah, I mean, but
he shot 30 shots on a 13-round clip.
When I was looking at it, you know, I looked up, you know, like Soulja Boy shooting or whatever. Yeah. And there's some couple other like interviews about, I guess, whoever was there at the time.
Yeah.
They had interviews like years ago explaining that they were there.
Well, yeah. The one I saw, I looked it up too because I just didn't believe it. I still don't believe it to this day. And Joe Budden had a funny parody of it where it was like an action movie and he was just kind of, you know, putting dubs on it like I think Soulja Boy did. One dude, he was like, yeah, Soulja Boy shot me, but we weren't trying to rob him. It was like apparently it was some fucking altercation they got into and Soulja Boy got his gun and shot him. Like, and then he turned that into 5 dudes coming to this house with AK-47s. And apparently none of them know how to shoot because they just started running away when he came out and shot with his little Glock.
I don't think that takes away from it.
You don't think that takes away from it?
I don't think that takes
away. Bro, the story doesn't make any...
Well, all right, so why are we giving him... All right, so say this story is completely true. What do you give him credit for? Defending his, you know...
I don't give him credit for anything. Let's say the story is completely true.
Yeah, let's say this.
I don't know if I give him credit for anything. I guess defending his house. Okay, good job.
Not good job. Shooting somebody?
Good job. I mean, he shot someone in the back. Like, he wasn't even aiming, according to him. He said, I just looked out. I started shooting. Like, come on, bro. But I shot somebody in the elbow. His arm exploded. Like, you sound like a little kid explaining the story, man.
Yeah, as a regular person is whack. But I mean, as like somebody who's trying to like portray that image of like being a gangster.
But no one believes that. At one point, he said that one of the dudes grabbed his friend, had a gun point, and used him as like a shield and was backing out of the house. So he had to shoot around him. Like, come on, man. You should have stopped. Like
I said, he put a lot on it. But
and on top of that, in the Breakfast Club interview, Charlemagne kind of outed him on his shit when he was talking about how much he's making off, I guess, whatever investment he had. He said like $400 million or some shit.
Yeah.
And Charlemagne was like, he's like, it's 2.5. Like, there's a huge difference than millions and millions. So he's like admitted to lying. Once you do shit like that, it's like, can I believe anything you say?
Everything's bad.
Can I believe anything you say? Can I really believe you put the Migos on? Can I really believe you put Lil Pump on? All the motherfuckers on?
I think so. He was at that time. We talk about 10 years ago. He was the only one. Who was the only name a rapper now who was super large 10 years ago? He was the only one.
Lil Wayne, Jay-Z.
Well, he was not megastars. I'm talking about little kids.
Like little kids,
like kids of that age who still fit that demographics of like the Migos, the Rich the Kid, whoever everybody was talking about. Back then, 10 years ago, they weren't popping. It would be him.
When Drake come out?
I don't know.
It was Drake counts as a megastar.
He counts as a
I think Drake got to be a megastar by now.
Yeah, he's a megastar, but I mean, back 10 years ago, was he a megastar? Was he bigger than Soulja Boy? Nah.
Was he bigger than Soulja Boy?
10 years ago? Nah, he wasn't.
Was Soulja Boy ever like big though?
Yeah, he was huge.
Seriously, like who was checking for Soulja Boy?
Man, if you make millions when you're 17, like off one song,
yeah,
off one song you made at your own house,
off Fruit Loops,
yeah, like yeah, you big at that point. You big. He got hits though, man. He got a couple of like it's weird, man, when you go back and you really think about it, because he's like I said, he has that young guy, immature like persona, but he's almost 30, but
27,
he got a lot of hits, man. Gotta give him a little respect.
I don't know if I can. Like, I don't know if I'm impressed by anything that he does. Like, at first, I was rocking with it, and that's what I think about it. I was like, wait a minute. None of this shit's really impressive.
Nah, it is. It is. Being an entrepreneur, I'm not saying he's a mega star and like a mega rapper, like a mega like entertainer, but I mean, if you go by him doing things on the back end, like, to better the situation, like he's a professional hustler, I think. Got the video game stuff, the Soulja watch.
Oh man,
he got
a swap meet. Is what he got.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of that shit?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it matters.
The thing is, man, I was thinking about it, man, because this whole situation made me think about like criticism and like just how the media works and how they, just say things to get clicks.
Yeah,
it's hard for me to really like criticize somebody negatively or just downplay their situation when they're like doing what they have to do to like feed their family, like their mom, their brothers, their sisters, their dads. And it's like, when I think about it, it's like, even though it's whack, if I know it's whack, that means he's reaching a lot of people, or he or she is reaching a lot of people. So it's like, you got to do whatever you got to do, man, to make it, to provide. So it's like, what you're doing is whack, but while you're doing it, it's like commendable.
Oh, so what you're saying is what is it? The ends justify the means? Is that what it is?
Pretty much.
So my granddaddy had a saying is, there's more than one way to skin a cat. So there's more than one way to take care of your family and all that other shit.
100%.
And him pulling the race card, I think was terrible.
Pulling the race card.
Yeah, he was like, because when we're talking about the Soulja Boy console, whatever the fuck it's called. So essentially, all the damn thing is an emulator inside of a box that's designed to look like an Xbox.
Okay.
He says that the games are licensed. However, as DJ Academics pointed out, there's no logos or no licenses anywhere on the box.
True.
And it just feels like a blatant ripoff of the like NES Classic, SNES Classic, but like trumped up a little bit. And it's not like he designed this fucking thing. Some company in China had this shit going, and it was like Soulja Boy put his name on it. They probably gave him like, I don't know, $250,000 or some shit to put his name on it to promote it.
And a percentage of the sales.
Perhaps.
Is that a bad business? What does Trump do? Trump ain't out here building them goddamn buildings.
Do you want his name on it? Do you want to be compared to Trump? So we're saying Soulja Boy's black Donald Trump.
I think before this whole presidency thing, everybody respected Trump as being an entrepreneur.
Oh, I never did.
A great entrepreneur.
He was a terrible person.
He's a terrible person, but he knew business.
No, he didn't. His businesses were terrible. He had a lot of bankruptcies. A lot of them were shell corporations.
True.
He got sued a whole bunch of times, and he notoriously didn't pay people for shit.
So if I'm believing everything that you read online or whatever, he's a billionaire.
He's probably not a billionaire.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
All of his assets. I don't think he has $1 billion in the bank, but I think if you like liquidate all his assets, he probably has. I'm sure
this motherfucker hasn't released a tax return since '92.
Why would you?
And in '92, he wasn't even close to being a billionaire. Like, and did his business start booming all of a sudden? I don't think so.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah, how many Trump steaks you didn't eat?
Trump steaks?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. These motherfucker got a steak line.
Only way you can make money with steaks. Nah, man. Like I'm not finna do, but I mean, he's done some shit. Like if you're able to put your name on a building and make that shit like like desirable for people to stay just because it got your name on the side of the building. I mean, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of dope. And I think that's the same thing Soulja Boy is doing. He's selling his brand, and to me that's dope.
Well, it's not even a brand so much as he didn't do anything with the console. He's just saying, I'll tell people to buy it, and doesn't seem like he knows a lot about it.
Yeah,
and there was this whole issue where he was saying that, well, the actual box that he had was a prototype, but they were selling them. So it's like, you can't have a prototype and a final product at the same time.
You can have different versions, though. This might be the release version.
So why are you fucking selling it?
You still got 2.0. You get Apple updates all the time.
And that's another fucking thing. So you see the Soulja watch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a blatant ripoff of the Apple Watch. In fact, he took the graphics from the Apple's website and put it on his own website.
Yeah.
And just put like Soulja Boy on the damn thing.
I get it.
It's just terrible.
All
so
right.
and then he's comparing himself to like Walt Disney and Steve Jobs, all these other people. It's like, all right, Walt Disney, he's fucking anti-Semitic.
You're talking about the Kanye thing.
Yeah. And Walt Disney ain't the great example because Walt Disney was a piece of shit. However, he created a bunch of shit that, people still love today. And you got Steve Jobs, and these people actually did something. Like Kanye West actually engineered and designed shit. Like he designed the shoes and all this other shit. It wasn't like Kanye West got some Air Force Ones and put a KW on them. It was like, check out my shoes. And to then turn around and act like what he's peddling isn't just cheap swap meet level products. To act like he's actually a fucking entrepreneur, to act like he's actually designing shit, like he's running a company, I think is disingenuous. And then to try to insult people when they question him about it and say, well, why do you support Asian people with Nintendo, and why do you support white people with Xbox? It's like, well, they design Q&A this shit, right? Provide updates. If I got problems with it, they'll help me out. Like this is what they do. All you did was take some shit that already existed and said, hey, please buy this.
No, I'm with that. I'm not down, or I don't support like downplaying somebody else's accomplishment to like up yourself. I'm not with that. But the ability to like create something of your own, not saying that he created it, like he created the games or he created the songs or he created the clothes that he sells. I'm not saying he created anything, but just being able to create a brand that you can just slap on regular shit and people want it.
Like Supreme.
That's dope. I mean, and that's like, I'm not saying he's on the same level as Walt Disney, the same level as Kanye, same level as anybody, that he mentioned, Steve Jobs. But I think if you compare him to like other rappers that we put on the pedestal, like he's done some shit. He's done more than just music. I would rather have his career than if you want to compare him to like somebody in his same genre or whatever.
Tiger?
Yeah, like, we'd rather have his career than Tiger. Like, so he's been, I'm not trying to seem like the biggest Soulja Boy fan, but I mean, it's, if you do things like first, it's going to seem whack to most people because it's new. So him being able to just sell a video game that's not his, that you can sell, that's all flipping. That's the same shit like Dame Dash talks about, just flipping.
Yeah.
You can buy something, put your name on it, and flip it for double. That's how everything starts. And then he might be able to like create his own shit later on.
But I mean, he created his own shit right now, according to him, how much money he has, all this other stuff.
Yeah, but you can still make money this way too. It's a lot easier.
True, but all these products are going to do is flood the hood. And these people are going to spend their hard-earned money, whatever little money they have, for these fucking cut rate, low quality products that are going to break within a week.
Yeah, but same shit everything else does.
No, it's not. Like, my motherfucking iPhone still work. My Apple Watch still work.
$1,000 for it.
Yeah, you think that $19.99 Soulja watch is going to fucking keep time?
If it worked for a month, that's still working to somebody who can't afford an Apple Watch. I'm just
Then
saying, it's not. Do you listen? All right. Do you go down the street when you get in your car? Do you listen to Katy Perry?
They listen to Katy Perry.
Do you listen to Ariana Grande? Do you listen to like NBA Young Boy or whatever? All these. Oh my bad. Do you?
I mean, it depends. Sometimes I listen to Katy Perry. I don't think I've ever listened to Ariana Grande. I listened to Young Boy Never Broke Again, NBA Young Boy.
Yeah. So it's not for you, right? Like,
I mean, I listen to it. Depends. I mean, I'll check it out, yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's not, I don't think he's trying to sell it to, like, these products to the same people who can go buy a PS4 or the same people that can go buy, an Apple Watch. I think it's, like you said, man, just people who shopping at Payless, but they want to have some dope shit. Like, if I'm shopping at Payless and my shoes are $20, there ain't no way I'm being able to go buy an Apple Watch for $400.
This is true.
But if my mom said, here, I got you this watch and it's similar to an Apple Watch and it's $20 and it looked the same, I'm all on Instagram.
And it looks the same?
I'm all on Instagram flexing.
That black screen?
Yeah, I'm all on it. So, I mean, if he's doing it for that, like, I don't know what his reasons are, but if he's doing it for that reasons, like, I think that, I remember back in the day, man, like, when Jordan's, like, I think this was, like, grade school, like, when Jordan's really, really started getting popular, and it was like, damn, like, you spend $150 on these shoes? Like, I can afford, like, I definitely got the money. I ain't making my mom buy. But then he had, like, some Akeem Olajuwons or whatever at like, Payless shoe stores.
Yeah.
Same shit. Pretty much the same shit. You remember those shoes with the Airs, the AIR on the side?
Yeah, Scottie Pippins.
Yeah. Akeem Olajuwon had a big 34 on the side. Same shit. But people was clowning, you got the Akeem, you're getting clowned.
Yeah, you getting clowned for that Akeem.
Yeah, but it's like some people, they want those, they can't buy those shoes that everybody, that's cool.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. I think it's cool that, he's trying to service a different side of people that, just can't get the best.
So, I feel like he should talk to you before he went on and start talking about all this shit.
Probably.
Because your message of what the kind of service he's providing is one drastically different than what he's saying. What he's saying is, it's just as good as these other people. Why are you supporting them and not me? That's how he came off. Now, if he came up there and was like, look, I know what people are saying, but this is designed for people who maybe can't afford those type of things, but they still want to enjoy it. Then it would have came off much better. Yeah, and then, as opposed to saying, why you support white people and not black people?
Okay, I get that. Yeah, yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem I had with him. That's the problem I had saying, talking about support your community and all that sort of shit. And then he started dropping, like, racial slurs, you know, on the fucking, on the Breakfast Club. I was like, come on, bro.
Watch that Everyday Struggle interview, man. It's dope.
Like, dope. You don't get a second chance. Like, no.
He was entertaining. Like, it's dope, man.
But I mean, I think all this is just him trying to get the spotlight back on him, and it worked. Because nobody was talking about Soulja Boy for the last 5 years. Like, not one person.
Yeah, he wasn't the main, like, the big lights. Yeah.
And in fact, like, when I saw featuring Soulja Boy on something, I was like, I skipped over it. Like, this shit can't be good.
I don't think I ever saw featuring Soulja Boy.
Yeah, I think he was like, I saw produced by Soulja Boy on like one of Lil Wayne's albums. Like, this shit can't be good, and it was trash. Yeah. And fuck, there was some rap my mom was listening to and had Soulja Boy on there. I can't remember who it was or what it was, but I skipped right past that shit.
Yo, you ever run across a heavy door?
A heavy door,
like a door, like out, like, you know, like out the stores, the casino, or whatever.
Yeah, sometimes
it's heavy.
Yeah, you not expecting it.
Yeah, like it. Yeah,
it surprises you. Surprisingly heavy.
Yeah. So I was out, right? I went to the movies. Let me tell you a story. I was out, and it was one of these doors that I knew was heavy from previous, like, you know, just visiting that place. So I knew it was heavy. I knew it was a heavy ass door.
There's that door again.
Yeah. And I was walking out with my female friend or whatever. We were leaving the movies, and it was another couple or whatever on the side, but they were like a little ahead of me or whatever. And I knew the door was coming up. And I was looking. I knew it was heavy. And I was looking at the dude like, I don't think you know. And you know, you try to be a gentleman. You like push the door open so the female can like walk behind you. And you have like the door open.
Yeah, you do one of these.
Yeah, he couldn't hold it.
Couldn't hold it.
He had that double hand. He didn't stiff up enough, man.
What the fuck happened? His door started coming back.
Yeah, it like bumped her a little bit.
Oh damn!
Like, is the date over? Is that tough?
You probably know if that's first date, you're not getting a second date.
Yeah, that's tough.
He's not getting a second date, bro.
Yeah. That's fucked up. Yeah, that's tough.
See, with situations like that, I usually will go out the door and hold it open because you never know, man. And it's an awkward thing when you like inside holding the door open. They like go by you.
I'll give you that, but it was those double doors where it's like, you know, the door before the door.
Yeah.
So like in that situation, you gotta like.
Oh yeah, it's kind of weird to go out. Yeah.
It's like go out.
You hold two doors open at the same time.
Yeah. You got to push both.
Damn.
So you can't do it.
Yeah. So what happened? You like look at him? Like,
nah, he just bumped a little bit, and I was like, oh damn. I was like, I don't know how that works. But I mean, if you know, married or whatever, it could be whatever. But I'm just saying, like, if that was me, I put myself in that situation. Like,
you just going
I'd
home?
be nervous as shit. Yeah. No, they were leaving, so maybe they were done for the day or night or whatever. I don't know.
Well, if they weren't. They were after that.
That's tough. Yeah, I don't know.
Why is it that men are expected to be like these big, strong motherfuckers all the time?
Because we have to be.
Like, what are women expected to be?
Expected what?
I'm just saying, like, what men have all these expectations that I hear.
Yeah.
You know,
provide,
all this shit,
hunt,
protect,
gather,
everything.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, the roof needs repairing. Oh, my husband should be able to do it. Yeah. What do we expect women to do? Like, do they have the same expectations as us?
What do we expect them to do?
Like
what do you mean? Like, what is the
like? What are the general expectations of women in relationships? Because men is a whole bunch of shit. Like, what do men expect from women in relationships?
Have babies.
To have babies.
Yep.
Anything else? I mean, having a baby is like a joint effort. She can't just pop a baby out.
I don't think so.
Bitch ain't a bird. She ain't just gonna drop an egg and a baby come out.
I don't think so.
You don't think it's a joint effort?
That's a joint effort at the beginning. You don't gotta hold that.
9 months.
That's easy, huh?
I would imagine. It can't be too tough.
They're not gonna like this podcast.
Whatever. I'm just look. 9 months, bro. How long were you online? How long were you online?
Not 9 months.
Okay, but what? 4 months?
Yeah, something. Not that much, but yeah, close to it.
And that shit was rough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was like, okay, you got to do 9 months, but you're gonna be really uncomfortable, and you may be nauseous for the first 3, but you can be cute afterwards. Like, okay, would you choose that, or would you choose going to set and getting hazed up for 4 months?
Are you trying to equate like pregnancy to like being on the line?
I'm just saying uncomfortable things.
Yeah, but there's different levels. A sin is a sin. Yeah, I mean, I'm with the women on that. If a woman can provide, if a woman can damn near like make a person, that's different, dude.
But it's not like they learn the skill, right? It's in them.
Like
That's like saying, damn, you can make your dick get hard. That's crazy. Nah, motherfucker. Like, I don't, like, it just happened. I didn't learn how to do it.
Yeah, but you have to go through it.
Okay, but one, choice. So let's get that out there.
Yeah, but it's still.
Two, so many of them can do it. If so many people can do it, is it really that special?
It's not special.
Is it really that special so many people can do it?
Half the people in the world can't do it, so that makes it special.
What you mean half the people in the world can't do it?
A guy can't get pregnant.
Well, no. I mean, the majority of people who are born female, because they have those organs, are able to do it.
So not half. Less than half can have babies.
Less than half? I think there's more women in the world than there are men. I'm just saying, I'm tired of that shit where, oh, I had a baby, so you gotta take care of me the rest of my life.
They gotta do more than that, but I'm saying that's a big chunk. That's a big chunk of it. If they can, like, if a woman is pregnant, I don't think they're entitled to do anything during that 9 months. Outside of the 9 months, or they have to like provide for the household and like go out and in my situation in my head, if I had like 100 million in the bank, my wife wouldn't work. Like, she would stay at home. I would have a whole bunch of kids. She would keep the house in order. Not saying I'm gonna make her a housewife, but
that's exactly what you said.
She would do. I wouldn't want her to stress. Like, once you have kids, like once you provide a family for a dude, like that's enough to like. No, you just want to.
So are you not taking care of these kids at all?
I think that's the guy's responsibility to like stress and like handle and take care of the family. So
it's the guy's responsibility to just provide for everything, but it's the woman's responsibility to like tend to the kids.
Well, there's more ways to provide than just financially.
So what else?
Love, support, like providing birth. That's a lot, man.
Providing birth?
Who birthed
No. I'm sorry. We're talking about two different things.
Okay.
I was talking about, so what's the man's role and the woman's role? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that women aren't providing. I'm just saying, okay, I thought you were saying that a man's role is to provide. I'm like, okay, well, what are you providing? That's what I was asking.
So what's the question?
So you said a man's role is to provide.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it just financially? Or are you just providing like the house and the clothes and the food and the woman has to take care of the kids?
I think there's multiple ways to provide. And I think in the perfect world, stereotypically, like financially, that burden is on the male side. The woman's side is, like I said, creating the family. I know you said like it's a joint effort or whatever, but the woman is still like giving birth. Like if a woman is on the same level as like you wouldn't expect a pregnant woman like 3 days before a pregnancy to go out and like run a marathon. So
no, I wouldn't expect it. I'd be impressed though.
Yeah, of course. Me too. What I'm saying, so it's biologically, it's like different roles. They're able to do different things, and we're able to do different things. So I think we can provide. We can do the rough work. Go out and work and stress and struggle and all that type of stuff. Take that worry, but I don't think that stress or whatever is, more than what a woman needs to do. Outside of the main man stuff. Like I don't know.
Why is providing like man stuff? Why can't both
providing financial? I think is a man thing.
Why? Is that because it's always been like that?
Stereotypically, yeah. I mean, just before, like you go out, like a lot of, back in the old times, like the guy would go out and get in the military and go out and provide for the family. Send the checks back to the women so they take care of the household.
So guys just provide financially, give them the tools they need to rear their children and make like, fuck this, I'm out. That's essentially that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm just saying we're talking about roles, right?
I'm just saying like general expectations of men and women in relationships. I think we need to reevaluate what we expect generally in relationships. Because I feel like the conversation really isn't had a lot.
I think it depends on your relationship. Not you, specifically. Yeah. But I mean like the relationship that, we're talking about.
Because when all this shit was going on, right, traditionally, when these roles were defined, women weren't viewed as equals. True. So now that women are viewed as equals, and rightfully so, why don't the roles change? Why are the roles still the same?
Because they can work now, or it's equal, or whatever. When you say equal, what do you mean? They can work now.
I mean, they're viewed as equal. So before, no bones about it, women weren't viewed as equal. It's like, oh, women can't do that. Oh, women shouldn't be able to work. Oh, women needs to be barefoot and pregnant. Right? That was the old way of thinking. Mm-hmm. We don't think like that anymore. At least we shouldn't think like that anymore. So now that we understand that women are, just as good, if not better than men, why do we still have these archaic, not archaic, why do we still have these roles that were defined in a time when women weren't viewed as equal to men?
Because guys still can have kids. Women are still the only gender that can provide, like, birth.
So because they can shoot some out, they're entitled to be taken care of?
Somewhat. I think so. I think that gives them a lot of, if a woman is only, or what do you bring to the table? And she has 3 kids. She had 3 of your children. I'm not saying she's done, but
she's done.
You have a lot. The majority of the responsibility is left. Like this left. I think you should pick it up. If she's able to take care of the kids, she's not working because she's taking care of the kids, running them back to school, teaching them cooking, cleaning, all the other stuff. I'm not saying that a woman can't get a regular job, but in a perfect world, in my relationship, if I was able to provide everything and that I wanted, I don't think my wife wouldn't need to work. She would be able to do other stuff. Now, if she wanted a hobby, she wanted to like make bags or make clothes or something and get like a little side business, that's cool. But I feel like I would be the one out stressing and providing financially for the family, so everybody else can have like a regular life and not worry about things.
Gotcha. So, say she gets tired of you, doesn't want to be with you anymore, says, you know what, I'm fucking out. So you cool with giving her half your shit so she can take care of herself?
Did we build it together?
Not necessarily, but she's at home taking care of the kids.
Yeah.
She's not shooting shots with you in the gym.
Yeah. She's talking about Jeff Bezos.
But she's at home, taking care of the kids.
She deserves it. All right, so if we're talking about the Amazon situation, Jeff Bezos.
No prenup.
Would you have a prenup before you had an idea?
I would have a prenup before I got married, period. Because you got an idea.
Now though.
Now? I was still have a prenup.
Married for 26 years.
Oh, like a post-nup? It's kind of hard to get one of those.
No, I'm saying back in the day. Like, say you're Jeff Bezos, and you just didn't, like, today's society, we're a lot smarter, I think, than we were 25 years ago. We're able, maybe not
I wouldn't say smarter,
but we have more information available to us.
True.
Easily.
Yes.
So you've seen different situations and, circumstances where the guy got screwed over because of the prenup, didn't have a prenup and all that stuff. So I think we've been exposed to a situation like that more than 25 years ago.
You've seen people burn their hands on the stove.
Yeah, exactly. 25 years ago, if he's Jeff Bezos now and he gets married today, get a prenup for sure. But 25 years ago, and we're talking about before Amazon was founded, you just love your wife? I got it. Why would you need a prenup? I love you. What?
I don't understand. All right, man. See, prenups are always a popular topic with especially my girlfriend. Why not get a prenup? Like, do you wear your seatbelt when you drive in the car?
Yeah.
Do you plan on going through the windshield?
No.
Oh, okay, then. So why put your seatbelt on?
So it's not having a prenup. No, it's not the same. Like, I don't have. If I'm married to a woman, that means I love her. All right. The way I am currently, I don't love a lot of people. So the people that I love, even if in my mind, if something crazy happens, like if I get married and we get a divorce, that means I stop loving her. Like, I just want her to like not have anything. Like, I want her to live the same life that she's been living. If I love her, if I was married to a woman for 25 years,
what's she telling you?
I don't care what. I mean, that's to me, man. That's some type of instinct. That's not. Now she had like a side dude and all this other stuff, and just hated me and trying to destroy my life. That's different. But if she just cheated, we just grew apart. At some point, I loved her. I was with her for 25 years. She gave me children that I love and blah blah blah. Like, I want her to, be taken care of and continue to live the same life that I told her that she would have. I'm sure over the 25 years, he's like, I'll always be here for you, baby. Like, I love you. All this is yours. This is that. I'm sure he said that millions of times. When he was balling out, when he started getting his first billion, he was
first billion.
Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, everything. We're good. You're good for life. Your whole family's good for life. I'm sure he said that.
Well, she's getting what, like a $70 billion?
Yeah, I think she deserves it. And plus, you don't know what
deserves.
Yeah, I don't think building a company like that is only built in like the boardroom or built like in the the company in the business office. I think it's built at home too.
Well, she did stuff at the beginning, so I mean, credit to her for that. But half, dog,
she probably deserves half. You don't know what she did. Just because her name isn't on the company doesn't mean she didn't have to put up half. She had to take care of kids.
Who taking the risk? Right?
They both for her.
No, I'm just saying, like, who, like, okay, so if Amazon gets sued or whatever, like, are they suing his wife or are they suing Jeff Bezos? Right?
She's affected.
Yeah, she's affected because of him, like because of the shit he got. But half, dog.
You don't know what.
Maybe a quarter.
You don't know what she did.
Maybe a third.
She might be worth more.
Half.
She might be worth more.
How?
She might be worth more. All right, when I was younger, man, I had a girlfriend. I was like 18, 19, and she was like a poet.
We talking about $70 billion here.
I know, exactly. I'm just trying to, create the situation.
Okay.
Because we don't know what she did at the beginning. Amazon might have been her fucking idea. We don't know. But like, I'm just explaining it. Like when I was 18 or 19, I had a girlfriend. She was a poet. She was a real, good writer. She used to write books and all that type of shit. And back in the day, I wanted to be, everybody wants to rap or, dibble and dabble.
What was your rap name?
I didn't have one.
You didn't have a rap name?
No.
I had a rap name.
I never got that far.
It was straight laced.
Yeah, I think it's. And, I was like, all right, cool. I had a plan. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna be the rapper because she was like real shy and
I want to be the rapper. Oh, she's your ghostwriter?
She was gonna be my ghostwriter.
Oh shit!
So imagine I started popping.
Mm-hmm.
All the shit is in my name.
Yeah. Like
all my shit it's all mine. Mm-hmm. And what happened if like we split up, but everything is her? Like she created me.
Well, no. That's not fair to say because she can give you the idea, but there's plenty of rappers who have dope bars that no one gives a fuck about. Like there's another part to being a rapper other than lyrics. You have to have the persona, you have to have the delivery, you got to pick the right beats, you got to know how to market yourself.
At least half of that whole song or whatever is the lyrics. You have to, at least half.
No, man. How many songs got shit lyrics? You like that shit? You rock with it. Come on.
How many got dope lyrics and shitty beats that you rock with? It could be a boom, boom. If the dude's spitting, if he's spitting, like you don't even need beats for ciphers. It's ciphers. They got the weakest, the wackest beats.
Yep, you don't need beats for ciphers.
Like it's a lot. It goes both ways. So I just relating that to the whole Amazon situation. Like just because she wasn't in the boardroom or whatever and creating a business, she still did hella shit. I'm sure she was married to a dude. Imagine how stressful he was at the begining before this shit started popping. How many like risks did he have to take to like not do this or can't do this? And she was probably like, fuck, I just want to go out and have a good time. I want to go out. I want my husband. She's stressing at the house just like he's stressing at the house. She's
stressing at the house because he's not at home with her.
He's not at home. When he comes home, he's stressing out. He can't take care of the kids. The kids are complaining like, why is dad always yelling at me? Why is dad all the way around?
Very dark household. You didn't.
I'm just saying, like, you know, big shit. It takes a while for big shit to start popping, especially like before this quick media, online shit.
For
like,
viral shit.
Yeah, back in the day, man, you really had to build shit. And like you had to, like, you work, I'm sure you work a lot. And then imagine like your shit was popping. Okay. You still had 5 kids at the house.
That'd be terrible. Okay, so they split whatever they have right now. Does he have to continue to pay her too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
What do you mean?
Well, you say, because there's 2 separate things. So you have one, you helped me build this, so you deserve a part of it. Mm-hmm. Okay, solid. I can respect that. Then you also said, remember, I always take care of you. Make sure you have a lifestyle that you used to live in. So that means you can continue to pay so she can live that lifestyle.
No. If I'm worth $200 billion, you getting $100 billion, and you fuck that shit over. That's on you. like, that's just bad business.
My obligations are over.
We're done. You got exactly what I got.
So no alimony.
Now, if you get exactly what I got, why?
Well, so she can maintain a lifestyle, man.
No, she got exactly what I got.
But she helped build that. So that shouldn't count towards her future lifestyle.
Yeah, if she gets alimony, then I don't think she gets half of what his net worth is.
Why not?
Because then he's getting less than half of what they built.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's probably going to happen, right? She's going to get half of what he has, plus alimony.
I mean, that's fucked up, but I mean, I can understand it, but I don't think that's right. That's too much.
Why?
Because she's getting half of what he.
But she's used to a lifestyle, Amari.
Yeah, that's why I gave her half. She got to like ration it out, like just like I got to do.
But no. Her lifestyle included a $137 billion lifestyle. Now it's only down to a $70 billion lifestyle. There has to be some kind of supplementation there, right?
The compromise is my lifestyle is going down as well. So it's not like he's still going to continue having a $137 billion lifestyle. He's going to a 70 just like she is.
But he's also using the company that perhaps she helped build to get additional money. She can no longer get additional money from that once it's split.
Well, no, I think if they split his net worth, I think Amazon is included in that. So whatever Amazon is worth, I'm sure he don't.
She gets like shares or interest in Amazon.
Yeah, she would have to get shares. Ooh, I think they were saying that she's going to be like the number 2 shareholder in the company or something like that.
That'd be fucking real.
Most of his money, I'm sure, is in stocks. It's not just.
Oh, you think he got $130 billion somewhere?
No, he logged in Bank of America.
It's a lot of zeros.
No, man, he got some shares, man. I'm sure that's all. All in the
probably got liquidated.
He might got $1 billion in the bank and everything else is Amazon money.
$1 billion in a bank?
$1 billion in,
just one bank.
Liquid. Yeah. And then he has all the other stuff in like shares.
That's probably what it is. That's probably smart. You don't need that fucking liquid.
Exactly. So if she gets half of the company, like you do whatever you want to do with it. If you want to invest in it, blah blah blah. Now if he was worth $150 billion, he gave her $25 billion, then yeah, you gotta pay her alimony. But if you split it half and half,
you gotta pay her alimony until she gets to the $70 billion?
Alimony, I don't know. I mean, I know it's been different situations. I've seen it where you get alimony until she gets like remarried. The female gets remarried.
That seems to make the most sense.
Yeah, but then I've also seen where it's like the woman just never gets married but has like that live-in boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then when they come check in, like he bounces out.
So you gotta leave. Yeah.
So that's fucked up. So I mean, it's weird. That's why I think it's easy to just get half. In a situation like that where he built like a crazy, like, are we feeling bad because he went down from $140 billion to $70 billion?
Are we feeling bad?
Yeah.
No, I'm not feeling bad for the guy because he seems happy. I mean, he apparently got a new chick that he rocking with.
Yeah.
But, goddamn, like half?
Whew. You don't know what she did, man.
This is true.
You don't know what she did.
This is true. So I've always been a proponent. If you help me build something, then okay, I get it. Boom, whatever. However, just because you helped me at the beginning, and then it's like, okay, cool, I took this and took it to a whole different fucking level. I don't think you can talk to half of what I built.
No, you plant the seeds though. You gotta plant the seeds to get the garden.
Okay, then what seeds are we talking about? She looked over and said, hey, babe, why don't you I don't know, have like a store or something and people can buy stuff online because I hate going to the store.
You can spark an idea.
And he was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
So now that entices her to half because her ass wanted some way to not have to go to the store to buy stuff.
Yeah. That sparked the idea and he ran with it. You still got to have the idea. What happened if you...
But you still got to execute. So
it's both.
So inspiration and execution are equal? There's plenty of inspired motherfuckers out there that don't do shit.
Yeah, but there's plenty of people that can execute that they're not creative. Okay. And they never do shit.
I'm not saying she's not tied to anything. I'm saying half the little fucking speak.
I mean, it's hard for us to like really try to define what she's worth in this situation because we don't know what she did. We don't have all the facts. So I mean, I think it's easier just to give her half.
And I feel like at some point when you that rich, you ain't taking care of kids and shit. Like you got nannies up the fucking yin yang. Look at Kanye and Kim. The motherfuckers see their kids like I don't know because she's a couple hours a day.
So because she's a billionaire, she's less of a mom.
I'm just saying she ain't fucking waking up 6 a.m. like getting kids ready for school. Motherfucking Consuela in there saying, getting little Jeffy up.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's easier. Just, in that situation, like when you're talking about money that they can both live off 0.5% for the rest of their lives and still be filthy rich. Whatever, man. I just like whatever. We talking about. All right, so he gave her $30 billion. Does he care? Is that a difference?
Yeah, and I thought about that. Like, what's the difference between $130 billion and $70 billion? Is there really an appreciable difference between the two? You know what I feel like? He's probably like, "Oh, thank you. Like, that's less shit for me to worry about."
Yeah, like, I'm done with her now. I'm never getting married. I'm banging everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everybody.
Blue pills on deck.
Yeah. I'm just buying blue pills.
So we can agree that you can make the Soulja pill. So we can agree that if you help build something, you deserve this part of it. But alimony is like, it's a questionable subject.
Depending on how much they receive on the split. If it's anything less
than half?
60-40? No alimony.
Anything less than 60-40? Or talking about more than 60-40?
Well, depending on what side, yeah. If I get... Yeah, it would have to be 60. If she got like 30%, give her alimony. Mm-hmm. She get 45%? Nah, we good.
We good.
And then you got to decide on what the alimony is, how much that is.
Oh.
So in that situation, all right, let's say she got $140 billion, they split it 70. Instead of 70, she got 35.
I feel like that's enough.
But how much alimony?
0. $35 billion, dog?
Yeah.
I feel like it's enough.
That's not half, though.
I don't give a shit.
She would be okay.
$35 billion, I feel like is enough.
$35 billion and $1 billion a year.
$1 billion a year?
What's better?
How old am I?
His age, 52, 53.
I took that $35 billion.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no guarantee you get another 35 more years.
So either way, it's like in his situation, I think he's like, whatever. Either way, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, he's solid, man. Like, once you get over $1 billion, $1 billion, you're fine.
Man, give me $10 million. I won't know how to contain myself.
No?
$10 million?
$10 million ain't a lot of money.
In the bank? $10 million. If you got $10 million in the bank, you can make $100 million.
True, but $10 million ain't quit your job money, though.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely start a business money.
It's start a business money. It's not, I don't have to work ever again money.
No, it's start a business money.
What'd you start? $10 million.
I was talking about this at work extensively.
By starting a business with $10 million?
No. What would you do with how much money? Blah, blah, blah. Like $5 million, I'm quitting.
Quitting?
$5 million?
It's off top. Like, I'm out.
$5 million and like everything is still straight. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
I just got $5 million. You can't go to work with $5 million in the bank.
Like, gonna make this fucking $22.47 an hour.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Now you got to. What about you? How much?
To quit?
Everything.
Probably like 7.5.
Exactly.
I would say 7.5. Like, all right, I'm done. Yeah. I would only do what I would want to do.
Exactly.
Because I think I could live off of, no lie. I think with like 3.5, maybe 4, I think I could be set for the rest of my life. As long as I don't do stupid.
Put the rest in the bank.
Yeah. It's gross. Like, you invested, so you get the fucking returns on it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have a crazy ass lifestyle. You couldn't have a crazy lifestyle with $7.5 million.
Yeah, you can.
You can't be Floyd Mayweather.
No, you can't be Floyd, not yet.
I'm saying that's a crazy lifestyle. Flying private jets and all that other shit. You can't. I'm just saying just $7 million by itself.
And you just have no reoccurring and no extra money coming in?
Yeah. No, you gotta be, especially me, I'm 33?
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing, you gotta be real fucking careful.
Yeah, you gotta be honest. But if you still got like 6 and you like 55, it's over.
I'm buying a fucking island. No, I would probably do whatever I just wanted to do.
Yeah,
try to make money that way.
Yeah, most people like that I ask around, different places where it's like between 5 to 10 million when you really think about it. Because you can put, what is the interest rates now? Like
Well, the
change.
average return on investment is what, 7%, 7-8% around there.
So you can live off the interest.
You can be fine. You got to ride those fucking waves though.
True.
You know, buy your house, get some investment properties.
Put half in, put half out, or keep half out. You can live off the interest if money ever got tight though. You blow that first half.
Fuck, I feel like it's hard. It's hard to spend money, man. Like it's hard. It's hard to spend money intelligently.
Explain.
So
first thing you would do.
First thing I would do.
$7.5 billion. You won the lottery. It's in your account.
Buy a lot of land. I get a lot of land.
Detroit?
Maybe. It's all gentrified now. We're getting there.
Yeah, it's close.
So maybe, but get a house. Take care of the folks and all that other shit. Yeah. I would invest a large sum of it though.
First ignorant thing you would do.
First ignorant thing I would do. Yeah. I would have the most ridiculous fucking underground man cave that you could ever imagine. Like one of those things where it's like a fingerprint keypad to get in.
Yeah.
You got to have a full gym in there.
Yeah.
Maybe like a full size pool just to relax. Maybe not Olympic size, but a decent size.
Yeah.
Not Olympic size is a little too big.
Yeah.
You got to have your little movie projector, screens, and all that other shit. You got to have a full deck, like arcade. Like
so a dope ass a mansion
with the cabinets and shit.
You're talking about a mansion.
Well, no, 7.5. I can't afford to buy a mansion.
You talking about cabinets and man cave, undercover water?
You said ignorant, so I went ignorant. I wouldn't mind a fucking Batmobile. No lie. I always wanted like some crazy ass car in the middle of my living room, like when I was a kid.
Yeah. I've seen that on I think it's some YouTube video.
Oh really?
Like a high rise and like the car like goes into like some like iRobot shit. And like he was on the top floor, maybe not top floor, but like one of the higher floors.
Yeah.
And that shit had a car elevator, and it landed in his like patio.
Man, but I want my shit in the middle of the living room. I wouldn't drive it though.
It would just be there.
It'd be drivable, but I wouldn't drive it.
Why?
It's a piece. It's a showpiece. Probably some dumb. Maybe the Batmobile. Put a Batmobile in there.
Oh, okay. Well, an iconic car.
Yeah. It wouldn't be like some regular ass fucking Lamborghini or something. Like, that's stupid. Yeah. But something like, oh shit. Yeah, I mean, what an icebreaker. Like, oh fuck, is that the Batmobile? It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe the Ninja Turtles van. Probably a Ninja Turtles van. Just because.
Yeah, I do some type of memorabilia, like in the living room for sure.
Yeah.
Crazy shit.
I would buy dumb shit. Like if I had Floyd Mayweather money or whatever, I would buy dumb shit like movie set stuff, costumes, just to put on display. That's probably the most ignorant shit I would do.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. That's why I've been thinking about this stuff lately, man. It's hard for like me to just downplay anybody's hustle now, because it's like you see them might be doing some dumb shit, like some crazy stuff or whatever. Like, why are they doing that? They stupid away. But if you're watching, other people are watching it. And if other people are watching it, if they're smart, they're monetizing it. And if they're monetizing it, somebody in their family's benefiting from it.
I mean, that's true, but you also got to be careful what it does to your brand. Because I don't think Soulja Boy's, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, I don't think what Soulja Boy did and all this other shit helped his brand at all. I mean, you get the awareness, and maybe, he's like, all right, I do know my demographic, and this is going to cater to them. But I think as far as like nationwide appeal or wide appeal, like, I think he hurt himself. He just doubled down on the ratchet corner of the market.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I do. But yeah, if he's smart, he can pivot and do something else.
He can't pivot, man.
He can do the Miley Cyrus.
No, because he's not a little white girl.
He can pivot, is what I'm saying. He can do something else. Because she was stuck in Nickelodeon land or whatever she started with for a while. She got out of that shit.
It's funny how like black people love when like white women or whatever kind of appropriate the culture. It's a weird thing. I mean, I fucked with Miley Cyrus. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, but I think like yeah. But it's just it's interesting how like that's widely accepted.
I think it goes the same both ways. Like on the opposite side too.
Like what do you mean?
I think anytime like a minority, not just minority like racially, but I think minority in any demographic, when it like infiltrates a major party, I think that person automatically stands out.
Stands out, or gets accepted by that party.
Stands out, and if they're smart, they'll get accepted. If they're good or whatever they're doing, they'll get accepted.
She didn't work for Kanye West.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't. That whole Trump and all that other shit, that shit did nothing but hurt him.
Guarantee he has more Republican friends now than he did before.
I don't think so.
I guarantee.
I don't think so, man. I really don't.
Guarantee.
Why?
Guarantee, because he big up the president.
I'm convinced now.
Oh, yeah, because he big up the president.
Because he big up the president?
Yeah, he basically shot it. Man, I'm not saying maybe not. Just like it's all attention. It's all publicity. So I'm saying a lot of people in that, that world, maybe they didn't know who, Kanye West was. Just like, getting a whack artist or whatever, but you get him a Drake feature. He's going to get more looks. And some people don't like him. Maybe not the masses, maybe not everybody, but I'm sure more people know about Kanye West now than he did, before he did all this Trump stuff.
So white men ages 50 to 65 are fucking with graduation now, is what you're saying.
I'm not saying they fucking graduation. But I'm saying that they heard about, oh yeah, my kids listen to Kanye, like I ain't fucking with that dude, I ain't fucking with that dude. Then they see him like he's supporting Trump. Like, all right, see, I understand what you're talking about. Okay, all right, maybe, all right, let's see. Let's subscribe to this guy for a little bit and see what he does.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, people do weird things nowadays.
Yeah, it's all weird, man. I think it's all messed up.
Have you seen this egg shit?
No. I mean, I've seen the egg, but I don't know where it originated.
The Instagram thing?
Yeah.
All right. So for those of you living under a rock.
Or an egg.
Or an egg. Some dude created an Instagram account. I'm not shouting out the Instagram account, for reasons I'm going to explain later, where he wanted to be, I think it was Kylie Jenner's record. I think Kylie Jenner had the most liked picture.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, he was trying to shit on Kylie Jenner by saying, here's an egg, a picture of an egg. Everyone liked this picture of an egg so we can break Kylie Jenner's record. So the most liked picture in, Instagram history or whatever will be a picture of an egg so we can show how stupid social media platform is. So the egg cracked Kylie Jenner's record.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. I absolutely, unequivocally hate everything about this, including every like that fucking picture of an egg got. Because instead of getting inspired by what, Kylie Jenner and the Kardashians clan is doing and getting your own shit, these motherfuckers went out of their way to essentially shit on whatever her accomplishment that she had. Just because I'm assuming they believe Kylie Jenner doesn't have any kind of talent or anything like that. Otherwise, why would you do it, right? And one is short-sighted because obviously she's doing something right. There's plenty of fucking people who have attempted to just be influencers and all this other shit, and they just don't do it. They flop. Kylie Jenner's doing something. Okay. Or is it Kylie or Kendall? One of the
she putting her name on some makeup shit.
Yeah, she's doing Soulja. But here's the thing. No, not the same thing. Because the makeup thing's like $1 billion industry. But she's making the right moves, making the right investments. I think it's fucking Kylie. Anyway, shit doesn't matter.
I know what you're talking about.
Put herself in position to succeed.
Travis Scott girl.
Not fucking, getting caught up in all kind of scandals or anything like that. So instead of using the energy to do something similar to Kylie Jenner, similar to try to obtain success on your own, you take all this energy, you get all these people, you amass them just to take a giant fucking turd on another person that you don't even know personally. Because that person is successful and you're jealous because you think that person doesn't deserve the fame and success that she has.
See, I've heard of the egg story and everybody's trying to get it, the most likes, but I don't know what they actually did to get it started.
Mm-hmm. So it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, if they shit on Kylie or Kendall or whatever, then that's fucked up. That's messed up.
Of course they did. I mean, why else would they do it?
Just to get, I think it's kind of dope.
I mean, it's one of two things. Either you're shitting on her or you're shitting on people in general, like social media culture. Like, look how dumb these fuckers are. I got 7 million people to like a picture of an egg.
Yeah. Like, you can take that and do something with it, though. How much do you think that account is worth now?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're doing anything with it. It's not like the egg is popping up anywhere.
But if they started, they can do interviews now. Like, hey, that account is ours.
They can do the eggs holding interviews. It shit don't make any sense.
No. I mean, the people who created the whole egg picture video. Mm-hmm. Now, if they smart, they can put their name on it. And
but they haven't done that.
Yeah, I don't know what. Like I said, I don't know what they're doing.
Like, what's the end game with this fucking egg?
If it's maybe it just started as like some weird prank and it just blew up,
like a troll job.
Yeah,
I just think it's fucked up. I think it's dumb. And everyone who liked that fucking picture should be ashamed of themselves. Go back and unlike it. Like, you're getting trolled, man. You get trolled one way. Either you're shitting on someone for being successful and you aren't, or you're getting trolled because they want to see how dumb you are and if you use like a picture of an egg just because someone said so.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. But I mean, I understand it. If you're just trying to, it's the online hustle, man.
It's not even a fucking hustle. It's a gigantic joke.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the people who did the egg part. But if they did that just to get likes, to get people to follow them or whatever, and now they're like selling ads or they're doing something else, they're starting to sell something, monetize it somehow. I mean, that's a dope way to start it. That's fucked up now if they really diss, the Jenner or whatever. But I mean, I'm sure they get all type of like crazy shit, weird, wild shit that they, say it to them. So if you're just talking about an egg, I'm gonna post a picture of an egg and just show that Kylie doesn't have any skills. I'm sure she's heard worse than that.
Then I don't have skills.
Yeah. How many times do you think the Kardashians have heard that? Like, you guys are popular for nothing.
A shit ton.
Yeah, so I mean,
but they're still popular.
I think they're in I think they're in the egg where they don't care.
They're in the egg.
Yeah, they're in the egg. So it just don't matter. I think some of the it's some wild people out there. I think on both sides.
On both sides?
Supporting a stranger is weird. But hating on a stranger is weird as well.
Is supporting a stranger weird?
Yeah.
If you like the message that the person's giving? How's that weird?
It depends on it's a thin line between support and like idolizing somebody who's online.
I don't think it's a thin line. I think there's a football field between those two. Like you can support people and like respect what they're trying to like Soulja Boy shit. Like you can support him, get by to watch what he's doing, but you don't idolize him.
But you can buy something for someone. I get that. But I'm talking about just subscribe to their lifestyle and like really just love them. Like really just love that person just because of their lifestyle. I think that's a little weird to me.
I think that's like have you seen the Paris Hilton shit? No. Where she's like she has like all these people that follow her and they're like she calls them her children and they call her mom. Okay. That shit is weird.
Yeah, definitely weird.
Like that shit, they like meet up and like it's some weird shit. It was like on a Netflix documentary with the meme or some shit. Check that out.
Yeah, it's a lot of weird. Yeah, I will. It's a lot of weird stuff going on, man. A lot of weird people.
Speaking of weird people, you're president of the United States. He's a very strange individual.
Big Macs.
This motherfucker, man.
Government shut down, man. I understand it. We ain't got no cooks. Chef's gone.
I've tried hard not to make this shit political and all this other stuff. You want to keep it, But god damn. This man, for those of you who don't know, Donald Trump, President of the United States of America, invited the Clemson Tigers, the national college football champions, to the White House. As per usual, anytime someone wins a major sports championship, they had a meal, and the meal was a fast food buffet. Wendy's, Burger King, and McDonald's. Not only did he give these top-level athletes cream of the crop, fast food, he also then bragged about paying for it because of the government shutdown that he has caused and is continuing because he wants to build a wall that no one wants. Before I jump into it, what do you think about Donald Trump and his fast food feast for the Clemson Tigers on their White House visit?
Guaranteed he got a large lump sum from all of those companies.
100%. Probably. 100% probably. But that aside. The act itself of feeding fast food to these college athletes.
I think it's weird, man, because I don't even look at Trump as a president. So when he does weird stuff, I just always see a guy who's just still trying to get attention.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, but I mean, it's horrible. That's a horrible, all right, so is it bad that he served them the food, or is it bad that they ate it?
Well, it's worse that he served it. What else are they going to do, not eat it?
Yeah, don't eat that shit. I don't eat that shit at home. Yeah, don't eat it. I can hold off on some nuggets. I'm not that hungry. I just want a national championship.
I'm not that hungry. I'm pretty sure someone give me some steak somewhere.
Yeah.
How did they keep that shit warm, bro? Because it was still in cardboard boxes. Like,
it's cold. Definitely cold.
Motherfucker, you eating cold Big Macs and nuggets?
In the White House. What did it smell like?
Oh, it's terrible. Fucking horrible. Man, I saw that shit. And
I thought it was fake.
No, I knew it was real because he had that misspelled fucking tweet that he had out about it. I'm going to say this because this is how I feel. It's going to get misconstrued, but I don't care. He is a trash-ass human being. He's not a trash-ass human being because of the act of him serving fast food to the kids, but he's a trash-ass human being because what he thought that was a good meal for them. He legitimately thought, this is a good meal for them. Why would they not like this? What kind of trash-ass individual thinks fast food buffet is a meal fitting for a visit to the White House? Like, who the fuck does that? Imagine if Obama did that shit. Imagine Barack had KFC and Popeyes waiting for the Cavs after they beat Golden State. Could you imagine all the fucking backlash this dude would get? Like, Donald Trump is what white people thought Barack Obama was going to be. Like, this fucking, like, this belligerent asshole who just does fucking uncouth shit all the time. Like, he is exactly what they thought Barack Obama was going to be. And like, it's, I couldn't believe it. Like, you couldn't get Chipotle, Zaba's, something like, or how about you have a chef, someone come in and make hamburgers and like chicken sandwiches, so it's like at least gourmet.
The government is shut down, dude.
Man, he paid for the fucking McDonald's. He can't pay for a chef to come in.
It's on the 2 for $5.
No, bro, you think like did they call the order in? Like,
they did. They had to. Guess what? Whoever took that phone call, guess what?
No, whoever took that phone call hung that bitch up like, this gotta be a joke.
Got that email? There's gotta be spam.
He want how many hamburgers?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Oh, man, it's just so fucking, wild. It's just so wild, bro.
That's wild. But I think he's
so fucking wild.
He's trying, I think what he does, he tries to like, I don't know. I think he's just dangling like weird stuff in front of us, so it takes the attention away from like the more serious shit.
Oh, like the shutdown and all that.
The shutdown shit, the Russian investigation. The thing is, he does weird shit all the time, right around the time when it's tough.
And then you know what? You probably have a good point. I think he's trying to maybe deflect and take attention off that. No, that's very true. But God, this shit ain't helping him, man. This is making him look fucking worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And how does he not know how to spell hamburgers? So, I mean, part like that tweet when he misspelled hamburgers, like there's no way in hell he thought hamburgers was spelled like that. Like that shit had to have been intentionally done. So, I think that gives credence to your point that he's trying to deflect. But he is taking fucking bullets for it. Like,
do you think he cares? Like, do you think he really cares?
At the end of the day, no. Yeah, I mean, he never has. He never has. But, I mean, the fact that he's our president, that he's the president of the United States, shows that America is just essentially, when it comes to the global scale, a rich kid on Instagram. Like, a place that got a lot of fucking money, but you young and dumb. And globally, like in the grand scheme of things,
we look like clowns.
We look like fucking clowns. And we're super young. Like, we are not adolescents as compared to, like, Europe and fucking other countries around the world. Shit, we broke away from, a well-established country and created our own shit. I mean, think about those people. Like, the people who created America were, like, Tea Party people, if you think about it. Like, these motherfuckers were so crazy. They're like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm going to get in a boat and just go.
Start my own shit. I'm
going to start my own fucking country. Could you imagine motherfuckers saying that right now? You imagine motherfuckers saying, I'm starting my own country. They get to Australia, kill everybody there, and rename it. Like,
and now the shit really starts. Like, wait a minute, what?
Like, you don't hear any American history prior to motherfuckers landing over here, which is insane to me.
Yeah.
Like, there's just no record. Y'all just act like this shit didn't exist and people had, like, all kind of events and things before y'all got here. Like, America was just this barren fucking wasteland.
Yeah, Christopher Columbus, he discovered America.
Yeah, okay. He discovered America. People already there.
Yeah. You know what's weird? What I was thinking about? Like, how the hell... It's just so weird. We're talking about, like, politics and all that other stuff, man. How is an 85-year-old person... All right, I'm not even going to bring up the actual topic. Somebody who's 85 and they have, like, medical problems. They're probably on some type of, medication, right?
Yeah.
It probably alters their judgment somewhat.
Probably.
How can they still decide on important matters for the nation? For life.
Well, I think someone has a test to make sure to lose it, to make sure that the medicine doesn't fuck them up too much.
Still, an 85-year-old person who takes medicine sometimes. It doesn't matter what it is.
You say sometimes?
Sometimes. Listen, like, do you want that person to sign in, like, the most important laws and deciding on the most important cases in the nation for life?
I don't think...
How are they connected to the streets?
Zero connection to the streets. You got to connect to the streets, you 85.
iPhone.
You don't give me no goddamn quarter so I can make this phone call.
Where's my bird?
Motherfuckers in the Ravens. I don't think one person should be making crazy ass decisions. Like, it should be a whole bunch of motherfuckers. Like, it should be like a panel of people. Like, there shouldn't be a president of the United States. There should be, this is the presidential council, or this is the United States council. And there's like 7 of these motherfuckers. Yeah. Like how the Supreme Court is set up.
That's what I was talking about. That shit's fucked up.
Yeah, it's about Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
All of them. Old people. How the hell are they making decisions and deciding on shit that they don't even understand anymore?
Well, I mean, because some some dude that won a popularity contest, because it's been all men so far, said, you know what, you are qualified to go up here and make decisions about laws and how they should work. And then all of his other friends were like, yeah, seems okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah. And then forever, you're there.
You're there. And the thing is, Trump is going to be able to appoint 3 of those people.
Oh, fuck, it's crazy, man.
That's fucking crazy.
That's the Supreme Court.
For life.
Upside down.
For life.
Upside down.
It's crazy, man.
Upside fucking down.
Yeah.
And, I mean, elections have consequences.
That's
and
okay.
I saw this shit coming a mile away. Like, I had conversations with motherfuckers about this. I said, he's going to come to a point in time where Trump is just going to say, fuck it, I'm going to bully my way into this shit because Democrats are going to fold. That was like his mentality. That's kind of like the underlying message he had throughout his campaign. And here we are, the longest government shutdown in the history of the fucking nation. And you know what I learned the other day? You can't strike as a federal employee. You aren't entitled to just walk off the job. You don't have like the union rights that, that the other people have. If you strike, you get fired.
I'm with that. I mean, I understand it. I'm not with it, but I mean, I understand.
And they're ordering people to come in and work.
Yeah.
And get zero pay.
They're not guaranteeing back pay.
Oh, they're not getting back pay. Ain't no fucking back pay. That shit ain't coming. Remember Kanye West said slavery was a choice?
Yeah.
And people were like, this motherfucker crazy. How many TSA agents in there right now, checking water bottles, getting $0 an hour?
Thousands.
Like, that shit is crazy. And you know what, because my uncle told me this shit, what he posted on Instagram, and I was like, that's a good ass fucking point. He posted that the government better start paying TSA agents for the cartels do. And that ain't the truest shit in the world, because these motherfuckers can't feed their family. They're controlling what gets in and what gets out. Someone slipped them motherfucker $1,000. Like, you're gonna have all the guns from Mexico gonna be over here. All the guns from fucking Russia and whatever, drugs, all kind of shit. It's gonna start flooding the goddamn streets. Because people gotta eat, man. You got federal workers who are lined up in, like, for canned food. Was it not dries, but what's them shit's called? Where they hand out the food to people less fortunate.
Drives?
I don't know. It's like a certain thing. I don't know what it's called. Like, you go at a certain period of time, they give you food for free, but you only have a certain amount of cans or, whatever items they have for you. Like, these are people who are working for the United States of America. Many tout the greatest country on earth. Many people tout that up for debate.
You talking about FEMA?
Not FEMA, no. FEMA ain't no money. And we can't pay our own fucking workers. Like, we got 800,000 people who either are forced to work for free or staying at home and not allowed to work.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
With no end in sight, by the way.
They only need one airport or just a couple of people. The cartel.
Yeah, for
sure.
Need
everybody.
For sure. And they would get a couple people. Like, when you working, all right, cool. Make sure you get in that line.
Yeah.
And it's just going to happen if it's not happening right now.
Yeah.
If it's not happening right now. Man, this shit is fucking insane. Insane. How do you think it's going to end?
Somebody's going to cave in. Like, I don't think he's going to get the wall, but he's going to be like, fuck it. All right. He would have to eventually, man, because it's like the national parks are getting horrible. Like, he's destroying America, but like at a minute level. But it's getting there. It can happen.
So this is he's not making America great again. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, total opposite. Shitty.
Oh, I think they only need 4 Republicans to come over from in the Senate, and I think they would be good to go.
Yeah.
But that's a death sentence if you're one of those Republican senators.
Yeah.
Because you probably not get your seat back when it comes to election time. It's a fuck situation, man. We're caught in the middle. But this is the problem.
You might, depending on how everything swings.
Depending on how your constituency is.
Yeah.
But all the big money is going to be on whoever is running against you. So.
It's all weird, man. It's I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's insane. This is where we are right now. Yeah. And a lot of people don't seem to really care. It's kind of like, oh, well, that's fucked up. But could you imagine getting zero, like all of a sudden, no more paycheck? No reason, no fault of your own. You just came into work. You doing a great job. Hey, thanks, Bob. See you Monday. Yeah. You come in Monday. Hey, Bob, come here real quick. So I'm going to need you to work all the day. But none of this shit's going to count.
Yeah. My homie in California, his girl, she works for TSA. Mm-hmm. And he told me that they told her to go get a line of credit at the credit union.
What?
Yeah.
It could take a second mortgage on your house. This shit gonna take a long time. Yeah. Why don't you get a different job? Why don't you just quit?
I mean, not everybody can just quit. And, what if you're like paycheck to paycheck and you don't have, it takes a while.
Well, if you paycheck to paycheck, motherfucker, you ain't getting no paychecks.
No, but I'm saying, imagine you just don't have, to just start a brand new job and you you're in a government job. You don't expect it to, just go on for forever. So
do they still have the benefits or no?
I don't know.
I forgot to look that shit up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The motherfucker said, go get a line of credit. Hell no. Hell fuck no.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking about?
What?
We come in the same way we go out.
Like, explain.
Like it all goes around like full circle. Like all of life.
If you live long enough, yeah.
Like I was I was driving, right? And somebody did something crazy like in front of me. You know, I think I was driving, coming out of like a parking lot area or whatever, and like person was like going crazy slow. And I was like, oh man, it's an old person, you know, whatever. And I was looking like wanted to see like, you know, like who they were kind of. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't tell.
What you mean you couldn't tell?
I knew they were old person, but I couldn't tell. And it wasn't like anything was like, you know, obstruction or anything. I could see them plainly, clearly.
No dark tint?
No dark tint. I just couldn't tell if they were male or female. And that made me start thinking, like it's babies.
Mm-hmm. You can't tell.
You can't tell.
Can't tell.
And once if you live to get old enough,
I think you can still tell, man. You still got like,
man.
That was some of them. Just like, what kind of women you looking at?
Lose your hair. Everybody gets to the same point. Like we all go back to the same grade. We're raising or whatever.
Yeah.
The Benjamin Button.
I feel like babies are overrated.
Babies are overrated.
Yeah.
You don't like a lot. Like essential things to like sustain humanity.
I'm just talking, man. This is what we do. I'm just talking. I feel like babies are overrated.
What do you mean?
Because like there's all this fucking, this baby's so cute. Oh, look at these babies on Instagram. It's like, really? Babies don't do shit. One, when they born, they ugly. Like a vast majority of babies don't get cute until like a couple months afterwards. They're like, all right, cool, I can fuck with this. But then after that, they just shit, cry. They're essentially terrorists. Like they don't let you sleep. They fucking demand your attention whenever they want it. Like, babies are assholes, man. If you think about it, they don't give a fuck what you got going on. You could be dead asleep. If that baby could slap you in the head and say, feed me, he or she would. And for whatever reason, because, you know, they got little chubby cheeks and they can't walk, people think babies are just the best fucking things in the world. And, you know, granted, we need people. I get it. But we need to chill about this baby shit, man. Just saying.
So,
am I wrong here?
What do you think the infatuation is with babies?
I think the infatuation of babies is because that gene has been passed down. I'm sure there were people, you know, fucking 200 years ago saying babies suck. I don't want any one of those. And all those motherfuckers died off because they didn't pass down their baby hating genes. Mm-hmm. So now what we have is a bunch of fucking people that really like babies because those are the people that have babies.
Yeah, could be.
But I just think generally, I'm just like, why are these so, like, motherfuckers take pictures of, oh, look at little man, you know, 6-month pictures. Like, fuck, come on, he can't hold his fucking head up, bro. I don't want to see this shit. Like a little turd.
I think it's I'm not going to say the fear of the unknown, but I think it's, like, they have something that we'll never have.
Babies?
Yeah.
What do they have? They can see spirits or some shit?
You can't remember when you were a baby.
You can't. What the fuck is that?
That shit is important.
What is that? What is it, like a traumatic experience or some shit? You just in there.
We don't know what shit does to us when we're a baby. Like all this information or the environment or, you know, your diet. We don't know what the fuck that does to babies and like what type of person that creates.
I guess
could be some weird shit. I think people are just scared. Like this could be like somebody important.
This could be somebody. But also, it could be Hitler. Yeah. Hitler was a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I understand it. Babies are cool. Especially to a woman who can't have babies.
I guess. It's just that gene, I guess, you know, like, oh, babies. But I just feel like our infatuation with babies and, like, them motherfuckers, like, come on, man. Like, I have a son, right? I generally like kids. Don't get me twisted. Like, this shit is going to be turned to Randy hates infants. Like, Randy's, like, sacrificing infants on the podcast. Like, that's not a thing, all right? But I'm just saying, we need to cool it with all this fucking, everyone needs to have a bunch of baby shit. Yeah. Like, I don't give a fuck if your kid is going to be a big sister or a big brother. I don't care. Stop putting that shit on Instagram. I don't give a shit. Like, send that to your close friends. Don't blast that shit to fucking the world. Like, oh, I got a baby on the way. Who gives a fuck?
What's more important?
What's more important what?
Babies or sports?
Babies. Because without babies, you can't have sports.
So imagine if we... How can I set this up? Like, we had to choose one. If life would continue, we would live to be, you know, we wouldn't, you know, we'd be immortal.
Okay.
But no more babies.
Is Bron still, like, when he say immortal,
everybody's immortal.
So they can keep playing forever?
Life will continue exactly the way it is for now, forever. Nobody's going to, like grow another age, another day old. Everybody's going to stay the same forever. Babies are sports.
Mm.
But babies is like Superman. Babies will grow to a certain point.
So
like new people will come.
So if we pick babies, then life stays the same. If we pick sports, then we're immortal.
No, we're always immortal.
We're always immortal?
After 35.
Oh, fuck that. Hell no. No. Give me sports. Yeah, at some point, the population could be out of control. Because one, you're immortal. You can't get rid of motherfuckers. Like, you have to start living on the moon. Like,
Thanos is here too, though.
Who?
Thanos. So when shit get fucked up, he's coming. He's coming. We don't gotta worry about the population.
Nah, man, I'm good because I don't want to be in that evaporating half, bro. I'm good.
And babies are more important, dude.
I mean, babies are more important than sports. In this weird ass scenario you just gave. Like, I understand the importance of babies. I even understand why people are excited about them. I'm just saying, it ain't that big of a fucking deal. One, you ain't doing anything special.
Nah, they are.
No, babies?
We don't know.
You been watching Baby Geniuses? These motherfuckers ain't fighting crime at nighttime, man.
What if all stories were true?
What if all movies and shit were true?
Oh, yeah, all fictional stories.
If you could show me proof of babies doing something other than sitting there and shitting on themselves and throwing up, then I would change my tune.
Right, just say they're able to communicate at a higher level than we are, but we're losing like our brain powers the older we get.
I mean, it's possible.
Babies start off with like being able to use all their brain.
Well, they ain't that fucking great because they can't keep it.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's like getting a star in Mario and you fall into a pit. Like,
yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to defend babies. Yeah, I'm not with like taking pictures of babies. I'm not really with all that either.
I'm just like, come on, man. Yeah. And then sometimes
they look the same.
They do. I can't tell if it's a little boy or a little girl. No idea. That's why they put the fucking headbands on them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, all right, man.
You don't got that blue blanket. I don't know. That pink hat. I don't know.
And you can't say a baby's ugly. You say a baby ugly, you an evil human being. But a lot of babies are ugly.
So what happens when somebody like posts a baby that's not attractive and they don't get any likes?
They get real sad. I've scrolled by a bunch of babies on like the fucking gram. I was like,
but then you double tap the pretty baby.
I mean, if it's a cute picture and it's a nice looking baby, you make it that double tap. You make it that heart. But
I'm not double tapping a baby.
Ever?
Nah.
I'm babies, but like toddlers, I fuck with toddlers. Once you start walking and you got a personality, then you like a person. Yeah. I fuck with you at that point.
Once you look at me in the eye,
you can kind of, all right, he's saying something. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what it is because I only know 8 words, but he's trying to tell me something. Yeah. I fuck with you then. Right? Take pictures, put J's on him, like Russell Westbrook. And when he was warming up, you see that shit? He's warming up with his kid. Noah, I think is his name. So yeah, before the Laker game, I think it was Thursday, whatever. Before everyone got on the court, he's shooting shots and playing around with his kid. I fucked with shit like that. Like he got a double tap, on, shit like that. But picture the baby in the hospital, with a fucking scrunched up face, wrapped up in a blanket, man, looking like a bug. I'm good. Miss me with that.
I know you're in a relationship now, like you got a girl and everything. But is it just me, or like when I see pictures of like women like when they get pregnant on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, I immediately unfollow them.
What the fuck?
Unless I really know them.
Why?
You know when it's like the ones where it's like, if you're a homie or whatever, like I really know you, I'm of course I'm staying with you. But if it's like, that one follow, that one friend it requested, you don't really know them. It's
kind of like,
it's like they pictures, you don't really know them in real life. Yeah. But then they pop up pregnant on you.
You're like, nope, done. I don't need to see anything else.
I'm done.
I've never heard that shit before.
I'm done, dude.
Like you care no more about her life because now she got a baby.
I mean, if we're talking about art, we're talking about not celebrities or not people that I really rock with, but like, say I just followed an Instagram model or whatever, she pulled pregnant, I'm out.
I probably get out of that too. Instagram model, like,
yeah, I'm done, dude.
What is that? It's like she's tainted or some shit? Is that how you feel?
I think it takes away from the fantasy.
I don't know.
Like you're showing me all this, but somebody else really getting it.
But you kind of know that in the back of your head, though.
Yeah, true. And when they show you in your face, it's like, all right. You
made
it reality.
So, what if like you follow an Instagram model and there's like a picture with her and like, her boyfriend? Unfollow?
An Instagram model with a boyfriend?
Yeah,
and it's not Victor Oladipo. I'm out of there, dude.
It's over.
Yeah, because I rock with if their boyfriend isn't like a star who I rock with.
Oh, I got you. Some regular dude.
It's like this one Instagram, Barry Miles or whatever. She was with Victor Oladipo. She posted him cool.
Yeah,
like I rock with him. But if it's like just some regular dude, some other Instagram model dude. Yeah, I'm out of there, dude. I don't need this.
I don't need this harassment. The fuck?
I'm out of there, dude. I'm out. Like, you don't see, like, those type of people post anything but themselves.
No, because they know what it does.
They know what it is.
Yeah.
They don't post groups. They don't post, like, them with friends, their family,
all
selfies.
all
poses.
Yeah, all selfies and butt shots. That shit's weird. Can we stop doing butt shots? Can that be a thing? Because I'm sick and fucking tired of seeing these fucking women with these uncreative ass poses. Like, come on, man.
Or the ones where it's like just obviously fake.
Yeah,
I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I was
ass, little thighs. That shit doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I was with it when it first came out, but it's like now it's like you guys are taking it to a different level.
Yeah,
like you guys are fucking it up. you fucking it up. Like, I know,
bro. It's getting so bad where it's like girls with little booties, but they like toned or whatever. Yeah. It's not even, it's like, oh, okay. Like I would take that over the fucking girl with the fake big ass.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, well, it depends. It's a point. This is definitely a point where it's like, all right, this is too much. But up until that point, I still like that.
Nicki Minaj too much.
Just because I know it's fake is too much.
I think it's too much in general. That's a lot.
I haven't really seen it like straight on.
I mean, you've seen like videos and shit.
Yeah, but now it's like natural, altered. It's always like, photoshopped or whatever. I haven't really Googled her, like looked it up, like real, unfiltered, unedited.
Is it just me, or did her career take a downward turn after she left Meek?
She's a hater.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because she's like shitting on Cardi B and all that.
Yeah, she's definitely a hater.
Yeah. Female rappers do that shit for some reason. I don't understand what it is. They don't big up each other. It's always like a fucking fight.
Yeah. I think that's fucked up.
Yeah, Cardi B kind of taking her spot.
Cardi B is I think we talked about it before. Cardi B is the one woman that like all women aspire to be.
Yeah. I fucks with Cardi B though, man, because she's so honest.
Yeah.
And she's always good for a laugh. Not like in a laugh at Cardi B, but like Cardi B says something that she knows is funny and you laugh at it.
Yeah, definitely. And when I say aspire to be, I don't mean like a rapper and all this other stuff. I mean like just self-made.
Yeah.
Like, against all odds, she still like pulled through and created something.
Came out and did some shit.
Yeah, I think that's dope.
You hear about Amber Rose selling crack, speaking of against all odds?
Amber Rose?
Yeah.
Like I heard the story about her trying to sell it or whatever.
Fucking trying to sell crack.
When was this?
I'm not sure. I think she's like her teenage years or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
is it a weird thing with female drug dealers? Because she brought this shit up. That female drug dealer is like a double standard.
Is it a weird thing? I think drug dealing is weird in general.
Yeah. I don't know if I could ever be a drug dealer.
Nah. After seeing Get Rich or Die Trying?
No, I mean, this is not general.
No, I mean, up until that point, like that was like the first time it got real.
Was Get Rich or Die Trying?
I think so. For me, at least. Like being able to be like at an age where like I kind of understood the risk, and when you're young, it's like I'm just giving away, I'm making money, I don't care about anything else. I'm
getting everybody else.
But when you get Rich or Die Trying, it's like, damn, you can really like this is where you live. And then you start, it's like lock up, or what is it? 48 hours start coming out around that time. You start getting
first 48.
That and first 48, and all that shit. It's like, all right, this jail thing is real.
Yeah. Fuck that, man. Stay out of the life, young kids.
Yeah, definitely.
Dead or in jail, man. Ain't no old drug dealers. I tell you that shit.
Nah, there are.
Who? El Chapo? He on trial.
It's a lot of old drug dealers.
They all dead.
You're telling me there's not one drug dealer who just sold drugs this his like whole life? Got to his 60s? Yeah, definitely.
But only people who do hundreds? Nah, fuck that. Only people who do that are like high level fucking cartel mafia type people.
Nah,
some street. You think some motherfucker on the corner, 50 years old, slinging goddamn dime bags?
100%.
Get the fuck out of
100%.
here. Hell no. You get caught at some point.
Yeah, you get caught, but you just go back and do the same thing. Once you get caught doing something like that, that's what's fucked up with or messed up with. I'm trying to not curse so much, but what's messed up is once you get like into that life, you get caught. That's the only thing you can do.
Yeah, our system is kind of ass backwards, and it's not really a rehabilitation thing.
No,
like we don't have. That's why the recidivism rates are so high.
Yeah, it's crazy. Man, it's all messed up, man. It's all screwed up. It's all weird. Like who can like fix it? Who can like what would it take to like fix everything?
People. See, the one of the good things about America is the people kind of have the control and the power to effectuate change. But also the bad thing about America is the people have the control and power to effectuate change. So you have to get the majority of people to agree on one thing, and different prejudices and backgrounds and experiences. And it's hard to get. If you get more than 6 people in a room, it's hard as hell to get them to agree on what to eat.
Yeah.
Like, let alone like effectuate policy change. But I mean, something's gotta happen, man. But the problem is, like, I think they need to separate violent offenders from, like people who sell drugs or scam artists or shit like that. They just all throw them in the same pot.
I think if you're a type of individual that can actually like change some shit, I think you have the same ability to like create new shit. And I think people are preferring to do that instead of fixing like old shit, reform shit. All that. I think they're just like, I'm gonna just build Tesla.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just build something else.
I see what you're saying. It's like instead of trying to fix this, sometimes you just gotta start over.
Just keep moving.
Yeah, that's true. Time to wrap it up, man.
Yeah, I guess so, man.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Did we talk about anything?
Yeah, we talked about a bunch of shit. We talked about an hour and 25 minutes worth of shit.
Yeah. I will listen to this podcast.
I'm glad. So we got 2 podcasts that you listen to, Mark. Yeah. You're great at marketing.
Yeah, I would listen to this one. Like you're listening to this one, I appreciate it. Like I would listen to this one.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be honest, bro.
Yeah, this is a nice conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we're getting better at this.
Yeah, I think so. Well, 20 next week.
20 next week.
That's a big number.
20.
We didn't celebrate 10.
It's hard to celebrate 10.
I think when we get to 100, we'll want to celebrate.
Well,
10.
you got to celebrate 100.
No, yeah, true. But I mean, looking back, we were like, damn, 10 was
monumental.
Yeah.
The funny thing with 10 is we had like 15, but some of the shit we just couldn't post.
Yeah. In the video one.
Oh God! Where's that video?
It's still on. It's still the Google Drive, I think.
Oh man, we got to put that up at some point. That shit's gonna be funny to look back on.
Classics.
Oh man. Anyway, as always, where can they find you?
Man, we got the website up, man, so we can go back to it's up. But by the time we got to make some changes, but by the time this is posted and everybody's listening, it'll be up enough to do some shit.
It'll be fantastic, glorious, even
close, on the level, on that path.
Good shit. What's the website address?
We can go to the WoofTicketsExperience.com.
It is an experience, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, this is just a podcast. We got more coming.
There's a whole bunch of shit coming.
Yeah, a lot of stuff, man. And usual Instagram, Safari the Q, SAFARE THEQUE. I don't post much, but I respond and look at shit.
I feel like it's 80% of people on social media just respond and look at shit.
Yeah.
Mr. Westbrook 3 on Instagram. That's my social media platform of choice. And catch me on Twitter. Are you Randy 2? I'm fucks with Twitter now. Like I'm starting to get the hang of Twitter. Starting to get the hang of Twitter. It's like an old man.
What do you mean?
Like, just kind of like responding to people and checking shit. And I understand how hashtags work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, having strangers talk to you is kind of dope.
Yeah. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. So I fucks with Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We got the company pages on Facebook. But I mean, if you're gonna catch me, on Twitter. You catch me on Instagram.
Yeah, on the Facebook on the website, man. We got all the all the social media on the website, so you guys can follow us there too. As long as you go to the website, you'll find us everywhere.
Yep. Yo. Before we get out of here, so there was goddamn. So I was on Instagram, right, and you come along some people, and I came along this dude, and he got it's a legit album, up and coming artist. I'm gonna get his name right here. So I don't know how to pronounce this shit, but it's Juz TKP, JUZ TKP. Go check his album. It's just decent. I mean, he sounds like he belongs in the rap game. I'm not saying this shit is reasonable doubt.
What's the name again?
Juz TKP. So JUZ TKP. Album is called Full Moon Bloom. Go fucks with it, man. Apparently this is his 11th album. This shit's pretty good. I listened to it. I rocked with it a couple times.
Is it sponsored?
No, it's not sponsored at all. Like he liked one of my posts or whatever.
Oh, he got you with the like.
Got me with the like. So I was like, who's this dude? So I checked him out. So he got an album. So I checked it out. I was like, shit's on Tidal. It must be legit.
Yeah.
So I listened to it and I was like, man, this shit's straight.
That's dope.
It's shit's straight. It's a song on there, Spaceship, that I fuck with. I fuck with Spaceship. It's like the third track on the album. But yeah, if you check it out, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna check him out.
And he's decent. So I'm gonna be looking for him. See, hopefully, he does some shit, and I can say, you heard it here first.
Get that Drake.
But as always, man, appreciate y'all listening.
Thanks for coming.